Hi, folks. Um, it's me and Dana when Dana comes back. So far. Yeah, welcome to another stream. Tonight we are going to be playing with some Firewire. And I will explain why with pictures. So I started a new job on Monday, and Monday night. Why won't it just let me do the entire computer? All right, I'll just show one. I guess I'll have to do this one at a time. Okay. Monday night, I was tasked with getting all of these. Let's see if I can make this bigger on my end. Oh, yeah, that's too big. All of these Apple laptops. See if they work. What the dealio is with them. I have dealt with the top four that were up there, and pretty much have dealt with the Intel stuff that was in here. I do have one G4 that at least I was able to get booted up. Have not looked at the rest of them yet, and this is still stacked up. What's this? We're gonna switch. Haha! It is sweet. There's also another stack on another shelf. Some of those, I think this one here, maybe. There's one that I thought. Right, so that's obviously Intel because it's got the MagSafe one on it. So it's either, and there's a mixed bag of MacBooks from 2007 and 2009, and they both look the same. So it's kind of fun to figure out. And then there's this one up here, but I can't see the port, but it does have Firewire, both Firewire. So it's probably a G3 or an iBook. So that's what I've been given the task to try to revive. I started Tuesday morning, and as I said, I got most of all the intels out of this batch up here done and dealt with. So, yeah, I haven't taken these down yet because lack of room. Although now I have a shelf beside me that we finally got cleaned off yesterday. So last evening, because the person who was living in the room, because we're now using it where the person was living in that room, they moved out. So we're now using it as our work area. So we're still trying to get that situated. I took a power strip with me and a few other odds and ends to make it go, as well as my cheap iMac, iFixit kit with me that Frodo Jedi greatly donated. So yeah, this is what I've been playing with. And welcome back, Dana.
Thank you.
Yeah. You saw the photos, did you?
I did earlier. The other photo there, that port that you don't know what it is, that's mini VGA, and that is in fact an iBook.
Okay, cool. And then there's also I didn't notice it that Monday night when I was taking the photos, but on the other side of this printer over here, there's 4 or 5. I think they're all G4 PowerBooks. 15. They look about 15-inch. However, the issue is if we go back to this one, ta-da-da. So there's obviously, but then you also have like early MacBooks 2007. Sadly, none of them have worked. They're all duds. Like they don't turn on. They don't do anything. I've removed batteries and same issue. So yeah, so that's the reason I want to get a Firewire because one of these, the G4, the little mini G4, I think it's that one there with missing keys and other stuff, but it does have customers' data. So I want to at least be able to boot. I tried booting off my 10.4 CD, and the CD drive made some funny noises and then spit my CD back out. So I need a Firewire. But there's also like some newer. There's a 2009 that boots up. Or I suggest we sell it as parts because it's missing screws. There's no battery. There's no hard drive. There's no money. But this is what I've been digging through. So yay. Let's see, who all do I have in the chat? We have Eric's Edge. We have the one and only CDI. Gut Bomb. Yes, yes. I just agree with your comment. Yes. And CDI, I am so sorry to hear about your, what was it? Eyebrows and eyelashes with lighter fluid. Subtle hint to people, you're not supposed to do that. Don't go burning off your eyelashes and eyebrows with lighter fluid. And we also have Frodo Jedi. What's the deal? You're gonna find out. Yeah, well, you kind of found out. And then we have Jesse, and we have Retrotech Chris. Yeah, I did get a new job. Thanks so much, Chris. I even bought a water bottle for it, which I'm gonna take tomorrow, just so I can leave it there. So. Okay, CDI, listen, you want to go burn off your eyebrows and eyelashes again? You go right ahead and do that. So, yeah. So here is what I would like to do. I actually made a doodle thing, and I'm going to stop sharing this. And I'm going to present again and share screen. So here is what I like to do, and I don't know if it's possible. So that's why I'm going to ask you, smart folks out there, if I can find. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what I want. So this is what I made. So I had the C drive, which is beside me, which actually, ta-da, looks like it. And on the back we have, you name the port, we probably have it. There's Firewire, both size Firewires. There's eSATA and USB. So yeah, we're gonna use this. It has a 1 terabyte drive in it. I've tested it. Everything's good. It's actually going to sell it. And then, haha, I got this job. So I need it. Hey, Thomas B. Welcome. Yeah. And where is Sloopy as he's always has a lighter clothes? Yeah, right. So what I'd like to be able to do, right now I have G4s and G3s. I don't know, like I know I can install 10.4 on the G4, so I like to install it obviously here, so I can just boot off it. I know the G4 doesn't support 9.1, which the G3s work on. Mike, hey, look at that. Speaking of Sloopy, all we had to do was just mention his name. Hey, you.
Hey, sorry, my son came downstairs and says, "Hey, come here. Do you want this?" And I had to go look.
No worries. So my question is, because you can't install 9.1 on a G4, I wouldn't be able to install that to this drive. Is that maybe somebody in the chat or somebody here with me might know? Yes, no? If that makes sense? Anybody? It might boot an OS 9 with an OS 9 lives, but it depends on the model. Okay. I know I have a PowerBook 3400C. There's also 2 Macintosh PowerBooks G3s. That's what it says on the inside of the lid when I open them up. Because I have not done this, so this is kind of new to me. Sloopy, do you know?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so I have this LaCie drive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, let me bring my pointer over to the other screen. I have this LaCie drive here.
Right.
I want to be able to connect it for Firewire to a G4. I have several G4s I got to work on, so I can install 10.4 on them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also some G3s, like a Macintosh PowerBook G3. That's what it says on the inside lid. There's also a clamshell. Oh, let me add Dana back.
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec. Just 1 sec. I can't get the mouse over. Where the heck did the mouse go? Down. Why can't I? What the poop? Hold on, sorry. Things went away. Please hold. Whatever. There we go. And I don't know what happened to. All right, I'm going to stop sharing and share again. Because I don't know what happened to it.
This is going to sound like some stupid 2024 nonsense, but to fix my camera, I had to reboot my monitor.
That's all right.
And hell,
And for some reason, I seem to have lost being able to share what I wanted to share. Well,
And
that sucks.
why don't you just have more than one external hard drive?
Because I only have one external hard drive with Firewire.
Okay, get another one.
I could do that.
They
do have another one up
They're
there.
pretty-
Okay.
they're semi-common and they're pretty darn cheap because no one really uses Firewire much anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Or you could get one that has Firewire and other ports like USB and SATA.
Well, yeah, this is what this one has here. It has. Let me. Why isn't this stop sharing? There we go. Hey, Goldie.
Hey, I'm in the stream, yay.
But yeah, if you look here on this one, it has 3 Firewire ports, it has USB, and it has eSATA. Lovely drive. I had 2 of these. I sold one because I'm like, I'm not using it. And I was going to sell this one, but I didn't know where the power supply was. Guess what I found, though? The power supply. Woot.
Yay!
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to have to get another. Well, there's a drive there.
Doesn't the G-Force have USB?
Yeah, but you can't boot off USB on a G4. That's Intel.
Sure you can.
No, you
some
can't.
G4s you can, but you have to go into open firmware and fart around.
Firmware.
Yeah,
just
I
go
am
to
not
open
going into
firmware.
open. I am not farting around.
You do a little magic incantation.
Yeah, right. So, and I have these brand new Firewire cables. Ta-da! So we're good. All right, so I should actually get another drive then, external drive. Is what you're saying?
That would be the ideal situation.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I crashed Firefox immediately after trying to turn on the OBS virtual camera.
Nice. All right. Well, let's then tonight install 10.4 on this bad boy. So I assume I should boot it up into an OS first. Yes. No.
Fun fact, if you boot Mac OS 9 off of an iPod, it'll have its own icon of said iPod. It's pretty neat, in my
It's
opinion.
not that I need to boot it. Well, I need to boot it and then install it. So because I kind of want to do what I have with the Intel Max kind of idea.
Wait, a G4 without Firewire? That's literally impossible.
Oh, they have Firewire.
Thomas B states they do not. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't think that's possible.
All right.
I mean, it might be. There might be some weird, fucked up variation of any G4 that just doesn't have Firewire for some weird version. For some weird reason.
Never seen it. So whatever you're looking.
sorry.
Okay, so tell Google AI it's wrong.
No, it's one of the channel commenters asking if they don't have Firewire.
Oh,
They
sorry.
do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Also,
No,
I don't
all
trust.
the G4s have Firewire. Sorry, Thomas. I didn't know it was Thomas saying that. Yeah.
Also, I don't trust any fucking AI with anything. I mean,
sorry, I
can't
thought you
even
were
fucking.
I thought you were doing a Google search and Google was coming up saying, nope, they don't have Firewire. And I'm like, okay, well, tell Google it's wrong.
If the most fucking advanced AI mistakes a wall for a plastic ball and runs full force into it, I would not trust it with any information. Fun fact, though, there are versions of the current iPhone without cameras at all, and they're weird to look at, but they're for people who work in like nuclear facilities. They aren't allowed to have cameras.
Well, the problem with people who work in nuclear facilities, they have 3 eyes. So it's hard to figure out what eye to focus on.
Yeah.
Simpson joke. Come on, folks.
I've got 3 eyes.
Blinky. Good old fashioned
Yeah.
Blinky.
I've
So
got
what's the
one eye
problem? All
here.
right.
I've got one eye here. And then I also have one eye right here.
Okay. Yeah. We don't need to see it. Thanks, Loopy.
Mm.
So what's the problem? Okay, so if I could share the photo again, but it won't let me for some reason. All right, let me just boot up my G4 and we'll talk.
Ow!
Oh, by the way, Dana,
Ow!
I found those 17-inch power, those 17-inch parts.
Beautiful.
I
Yeah,
am going
because
to.
I couldn't find
Oh,
I couldn't find my 17-inch power book, but I found the parts first.
I have to turn down my headphones because Dana's typing just destroyed my ears because I have earbuds in.
Guess what? Now you know how it feels.
I don't have a
When you're
Model
on
M
voice,
though.
when you're on voice chat and pounding away on your keyboard.
You're
Oh,
crying right
shush.
over your dogma.
Okay,
I have to figure out a way to turn the thing down. Hold on. Yeah, but one's a membrane keyboard on a laptop. The other one's a straight up Model M right next to the thing.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Goldie. Gut Bomb said is talking to you in the chat.
oh no, Gut Bomb said to
Oh
tell
shit!
Tina.
Now I
I
can't
know,
hear
yeah.
either of you.
Okay, so okay. I need to talk, so please be quiet.
Sorry.
All right, I want to see if I can share. For some reason, it's not seeing what I want to share. Oh, perfect, found it. So here is the idea, Gut Bomb. I drew it out. So I have. Let me go over here. I have the external drive. Ta-da-da-da. I want to be able to boot G4s using, or boot it using the drive to 10.4 and then do the install on the G4s. And also with the G3s, boot it into 9.1. However, the thing is what I'm wondering is, because I know the G4s don't support 9.1, can I do an install of both on, like, partition this drive, so one partition is 10.4, one partition is 9.1 on my 17-inch PowerBook G4, or do I need to solely do this on a G3?
You should be able to partition it and then do both installs on the separate
And just do it with a
partitions.
couple. Yeah, but the issue with Macs is, if it's not supported on the computer, it will come up saying you can't install this to this computer because it's not supported. Will it try it if I try to install it? Will it come up with the same error if I try to install it to this external?
You just hold down option while it's booting, and it'll give you a list of all bootable.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. To restore the install disk to a hard drive partition, boom, done. Use disk utility to restore the install. Well, yeah, I actually have a restore for 10.4.11 on my laptop here currently. So I can just plug this into the Firewire port. So I'm putting my hand on it, but you can't see what I'm talking about. I can plug this into the Firewire port and just do the restore to that. But I also have to get a restore for 9.1 then, Steve, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Those G4 PowerBooks likely support Leopard or later. A version 1 that was on a... Right. I get that. Oh, and not a version 1 that was on a... Well, so this G4 here, you can't see, my 17-inch that I have right here, I used the install CD to do it.
You have to show her on the little diagram there because she likes symbol because she's very symbol-minded.
No, it's I'm trying to be very clear of what I'm trying to do. I want 10.4 so I can install 10.4 on a G4 and on G3's 9.1. Never appeared after G5. Yeah. Because that's what I have here on this one. I have. What about this Mac? I have 10.4.11. It's a PowerBook G4, 1.67, 1 gig of memory. I didn't realize I had that little memory in it.
Well,
Who needs
it's
more than a gig, anyways?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Jesse, that all G4 support up to 10.4. So that's why I wanted to put 10.4 on the drive. But can I also, can I get a restore version of 9.1 and also use my G4, which doesn't support 9.1, but still restore it to the external hard drive? Am I speaking English?
You
So-
are.
for
Sorry.
what you're trying to
must-
do. You're probably going to have to install 9.1 with the G3 onto Firewire, so that
Right.
that partition's blessed correctly. And then after you're done that, you can install 10.4 on another partition.
So I'm going to have to wait till I get to work tomorrow because I don't have a G3 with me right now. You can restore 9.1 by copying. Okay. The first 9.1 G3. Wait. Different purchase. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. So I'm going to need to find a restore version of 9.1 then. By copying a dong folder? I don't. Steve, what are you thinking about when you're typing this out? A dong folder?
Dang folder.
Dang.
Oh, sorry. It looks like dong from where I'm sitting. And I'm like, wait, okay, so maybe Trina's mind's in the gutter.
Steve, this is Trina's stream, so you can say damn or even a frickin' or even go full straight up. It's a fucking folder.
That's right. Hey, sorry. Pretend I didn't grow up using Mac OS, folks. I grew up using DOS in Windows 3.1 and then 98. So this is all like new poopy poops to me. So, okay. So can I go to the Macintosh or the...
It's sounding like you can just install 10.4, tick the box for install OS 9 drivers, and then copy the system folder for OS 9 over.
Okay. All right.
Bobby,
That's what
I'm
it's
going to
saying.
move. Okay. Oh boy. Hey, DJ Craze, welcome. Yes, you can say, oh crap. YouTube chat might block it out, but hey, yeah, the only thing you should focus on is restoring a 10.4 install disk to a Firewire. Okay. So I have, this drive, I have the Firewire cables. I have the computer. I just connect it and turn the drive on and it should see it.
It should.
It should. Okay. All right. Cool. Let me find out what I do with the cables. Oh, I put them down here. Firewire 800 is going to be faster. Let's use that. Double checking which cable is which.
and while Trina is working on that and trying to think, let me talk to you all of you about our Lord and Savior, Trina's Technobabble. Please hit that like button and click that subscribe button.
Thanks, Sleepy.
Thank you.
Our Lord and Savior, dear God.
And
Shoot me
shoot
now.
over there, not over there. My bad.
All right.
But the like button is straight down from here. You have to go
Okay.
down past Dana, and then you see the little.
Or give me a thumbs down. And it's all the same in YouTube.
Yeah, if you give Trina a thumbs down, I will give you a finger up.
Okay,
Alright,
I'll
I need to
go
find.
change that away from thumbs down. You said it's all the same, so I just,
Yeah, in regards to YouTube algorithms, it really is all the same. All right, let me change. I have no bench room, so I'm trying to do this tight. But all right, let's change my camera Madoodle so you can see what the poop I'm doing. Allow. I should remember this. Allow. Come on. There's the floor, by the way. Ta-da. So, there's the lappy top. Dum-dum. All right.
Last year, around this godforsaken time. Actually, wait, no, sorry. What was it? Sorry.
That's USB. Let me see where the Firewire port's on it. I'm moving the laptop around for a sec because I gotta find where the Firewire ports are. They're on the other side, of course. Opposite to where my drive is. All right, so let's access out. Let's make this big. I can see what's going on. And I'm actually not asleep on my own stream. And there's the drive. So I have Firewire 800 plugged into it right now. And if you look here on the desktop, there's 10.4.11 Tiger Virgin Restorer. So we will be using that. So let's turn the drive on. I can hear it spinning up. Go down here to disk utilities.
Spinning up the hard drive.
That's not a slow hard drive, thankfully. There it is. It sees it.
Remember, kids, if your ancient SCSI hard drives don't work, throw them directly at the wall. 9 out of 10 times they will start functioning.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know where
Well,
that came from. I was just kind of babbling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Steve said to double click that 10.4.11 disk image. He fears
Yeah, I
that
know, but I got.
it's an installed image, not an installer.
Yeah, I know. It's a restore image. Oh, I need an installer, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the devil, we just had to say his name 3 times.
Yeah, we're gonna
Hey,
go over
you.
this real quick because this should not take you more than 5 minutes.
Okay.
So, you see how you selected? No, wait, Trina, you gotta stop. Just wait a second, okay? Okay. Click on the partition tab.
Don't I have to? Shouldn't I erase it though first to put it as a Mac extended journal? Because I did it on.
Do you want my help or not?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
asking. That's
Click
all
on
right.
partition first. I've only done this a
Okay.
billion times. Okay.
Yeah.
Click on options in the middle of the bottom.
Okay.
And Apple partition map. Okay, good. This is so you can boot on PowerPC stuff. Click OK.
Okay.
Now go back to how many partitions do you want on this disk? Do you want like a few?
Yeah. Well, how many do you think?
Let's do 3, just so you have stuff to play with. So right under
Okay.
where it says volume scheme, select where it says current.
Yep.
And let's
3
do
partitions.
4. Let's do 4 just in case you fuck one up.
Fair enough. Won't
Okay.
argue on that.
Now select each box individually. They should all have that install Mac OS 9 drivers selected just in case.
Oh, okay. I see where you're seeing that.
Okay, good. They're all there. That's fine.
Yeah, I just
Now-
want. You said click on all 4, so.
It doesn't matter. You're fine now. Now click on partition in the bottom
Okay.
right. Click partition again.
Okay.
So it's now creating a partition map with 4 blank disks.
Right.
Then what we're going to do when this is done, we're going to go to the
Yep.
desktop and we're double clicking on that Tiger disk you have to confirm if it's an actual installer or if it's a restore of an already installed OS, which will not help you in this situation.
Okay. Okay, so I did that.
Click skip.
Thank you, by the way.
You'll thank me when it's over. Click skip again if you didn't already. Yeah, this is what I feared. This is not an installer.
Okay.
This is an already installed version of the OS.
Okay.
So you have to think about exactly what you want to do here. Because if you want to go through the install process every single time and set up a different user account or password or whatever, that's fine. If you want to deploy an already installed image, you have to go about this a bit differently. Because that requires I only used to do it with Mac OS X server, and it was a bit different, but essentially you'd have to boot off of something and then image it. Or you just use target disk mode and deploy it, but not all of the machines you're going to be playing with, Trina, have the same operating system requirements. You should be okay with 10.4.11, but that might not be the case with every system.
Right. Well, they all look like, from what I've seen so far, they're all they're all like 15-inch ones, which I've had success with 10.4.11.
What I would do is look at
Yep.
every single one of them, look at the EMC number, make a little spreadsheet, and look up on every Mac.com or Mac Tracker and see what OS versions they support before you go down a road of, well, this one's not working, this one's not
that's
working.
that's what I did with all the Intels on Friday or Tuesday. I don't know what day this is anymore.
Yeah. So if you do not want to do a vanilla install each and every time using the install steps, what instead you want to do is not use this hard drive. What instead you need to do is make sure that each of the hard drives in those PowerBooks or whatever you're using are working, which is a big if these days.
Yeah,
If
I
they
know.
are working, you could use target disk mode via that Firewire cable, and that drive will mount just like those orange icons you have there, and you could erase them and restore that disk image you have there on the desktop using the Restore tab.
Okay. So where would I put this on the drive? Because I'm not going to have my 17 with me.
There's no way to do target disk mode without another Mac.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying okay, so pretend this is not my computer, this is the computer there.
Mm-hmm. Then you need
How
another
would
computer.
I
You
would
need a
second
host computer, and then you need a computer that you're doing the install on.
Oh, okay.
You need a computer that's already booted up into the Mac OS, whether it's some server image or the hard drive that you're booted up into right now, to do that restore process. Technically, you can get away with it with other stuff, but it would be more trouble than it's worth for you.
Okay. So what I need to get then is the actual installer then for 10.4.
If you wanted to, the method of target disk mode and restoring is actually quicker because you're not going through the install process. It just restores that image onto that system. If it's compatible, as soon as the files are copied over, it boots.
Okay.
And what you would need to have is one Mac like you have here. Could be running
Yep.
Tiger or Leopard or whatever. Could be a desktop or a laptop. Doesn't matter as long as it has Firewire on it. And then you just plug a Firewire cable into that. Plug a Firewire cable into your target system. Start that up under target disk mode. Doesn't need OS on it. Just hold down T on the keyboard. And if the hard drive works, that hard drive will show up on the desktop of your host system. From there, you can erase it and reinstall the OS.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. So basically I need two computers.
Yes, a host and a target.
And I don't need this then to
No.
do that. No, okay.
If you wanted to, if you wanted to have a bootable external hard drive where you could manually do fresh OS installs, then this would be the way to go about that. But if you just want to restore like an already installed image that you confirmed is verified and working,
Yep.
then that's would be a faster
That'd be-
method of doing that.
That'd be the faster. Okay.
The thing is, with that, like you see these orange icons, you'd have to do the same thing you did just now with instead of the partition tab, just the erase tab on the target system, and make sure that install macOS 9 drivers box is selected. If not, you cannot install or boot up to macOS 9 on the systems if they support OS 9 is relevant. It's just
Right.
the formatting is there, and not all PowerBooks can boot into that. So,
Cool.
but literally to install macOS 9, you drag a system folder over, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to do a full install.
Sweet.
So you have thinking to do.
I do. And it's Ron of Ron's Computer Videos. Hey, Ron.
Hey, how are things? That
Exactly.
good, huh? Okay.
That good. Yeah. So
See-
what I think I'll do then is just because I have made a flash drive for bootable, but I can just copy this into the root. I'm going to copy this restore to that, and
Anybody
work on
else hear the
getting-
echo?
Yeah.
Maybe it's me. I'm sorry.
Test 1, test 2,
Better test a third time just to be sure.
test 3.
Trina,
Perfect.
Why? What are you doing with the USB drive again?
Test 4.
Oh. So I was going to, because some of them have OSs on them.
And
Yeah, I can't do what I'm thinking of doing. Never mind. Shoot. Okay.
yeah, with Firewire target disk mode, you could just wipe away those hard drives without booting up or
Yeah.
anything. Again, as long as those hard drives work.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I'll do is obviously boot the machine up and see what it sounds like. Okay. It's not as straightforward as I was thinking it was going to be.
It's very straightforward. You just need 2 Macs. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
what they are.
Okay. And Firewire cables.
A Firewire cable or 2, depending on the type of port there is. But that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's anticlimactic, isn't it?
At the
No,
start,
Sure.
I thought I could do a restore, like do the restore on one of the partitions.
If you
And then just-
restored that disk image to one of these Firewire partitions, all it would do is you'd be able to start up from an external drive on the laptop, which wouldn't really get you anywhere.
But okay, so I just want to double check something because pretend this isn't my forte. If I did a restore to that, like did the restore on
Yeah.
partition 1, and then I take the drive, can I boot it from Firewire like you do USB drives?
Yes.
Okay.
But
And
it's an
then-
installed OS, it's not an installer.
Right. No, I realize that. But if I had this restore, and then I plugged it into the laptop I'm working on, boot it from the drive, and then just had that restore, I could then erase
Yes,
the
but
drive.
you are doing a step that is taking more time, and then
Okay.
you are essentially booting up. You're doing a process with one computer instead of 2. So I understand you're trying to maybe save yourself from setting up a second machine.
Right.
However, you're going to be booting up using that hardware, an external drive, and then restoring it to that internal drive when you're booted up from the external, which
Mhm.
would work. Nothing around that wouldn't work, but you'd need that disk image as an image file on top of the installed file on top of that partition. So it would be like it would, unless you really didn't have a second host computer, that would not be the most ideal way to go about it.
Okay.
That's the
I'm
beauty
just-
of target disk mode. You just plug it in, you hold down T. If the drive works, it pops up on the desktop, and that's it.
Okay. Google, what's got
Then you
Bob
could have
saying
one machine
with you
booted
work
to
on?
whatever the
Yeah.
hell you want, and then you have all your restore disk images or your installers or whatever.
Yeah, that's what Gutbomb just mentioned. I should take my 17-inch with me into work. So that was what I was thinking.
Plus,
And
just
then-
imagine the bragging rights on that. I'm just.
Yeah, but the best part is the person I'm working for also bought Dana's. Dana gave me a 17-inch to sell, and that's what she has. So no real bragging rights there because now we both have 17 inches.
Well, put a sticker on it so you know which is yours.
Yeah, I'm going to. Also, yeah, I can tell which one mine because if I move it, you can kind of see it starting to get a little funky. I'm trying to
Don't do
be
that.
super careful with it.
That's a good plan.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, folks.
Hey,
That was my whole stream was going to be let's do the install. But
So
I
you
guess
don't
we
have a
to.
second laptop.
Yeah.
You don't have one with you.
I don't have a G4, no.
Okay.
And
Cool.
the only other one I have is the one that I'm streaming from right now, which doesn't have any Firewire ports. So it's a 2012.
Oh, I thought you meant the one you were pointing at.
Oh, sorry, no. So yeah, the one I'm streaming. This one.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Doesn't have any Firewire,
that's
so
why
I
it never
have to
hurts
wait
to have
till.
an old Mac Mini around.
Sure, rub it in, why don't you?
They're all of $20, and I'm sure you sold
Yeah.
all of yours.
Mm-hmm.
it's a nice little bridge.
We actually might have some because there's 2 Mac Minis sitting on the shelf where the main laptops are. So I got to take a look at those as well.
Well, my consulting fee is 2 laptops, so there you go.
Listen, if they were mine, John,
I
wouldn't even think
Pardon
twice
me
about it,
asking me, what the hell's the goal of this?
we're trying to sell them.
And you expect to make how much per laptop?
I have no idea.
Okay, enjoy.
All I know is I'm given the task to make sure they work. And I started a spreadsheet of things so I can kind of keep track of everything.
What you might want to do, especially if you're getting billed by the hour, download a
No,
copy.
I'm on a salaried, so
Okay,
it doesn't
well,
matter
then-
if I
then-
do 1 or if I do 100.
Well, if you want to do some sort of diagnostics on whatever method you use to boot up, or you just have a CD of it, Tech Tool Deluxe or Tech Tool Pro or the AppleCare Restore discs have some version of Tech Tool Deluxe or Tech Tool Pro, which just test the memory, test the graphics, and junk like that. Because
Funny that
unfortunately, a
funny
lot of
that you
those
mention
systems
that.
from that era do have Trina. Listen,
I'm listening to you.
you better. I'm only saying this once. A lot of those machines from that era had hardware recalls and faulty issues with graphics cards and all sorts of nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to say, "Oh yeah, I restored this; it works fine." And as soon as you're done installing it, the graphics card craps out. And then you
Craps
sell
out,
it,
yeah.
and someone gets upset with you. So
I have. Okay, not. By the way, Sloopy. See, I do have a book.
Cool.
But I do have. Sorry, it's not in that one. It's in this one.
My son gave me a stack of laptops.
Who gave you a stack of laptops?
My son.
Oh.
if you don't have the CD, don't worry. I can send you a disc image.
Ta-da.
Yeah, but that's likely only for certain systems, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
They were very specific with those.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, you're welcome to try it, but
yeah. I mean, I
just
can
warning
take it with me.
you, like it was like, oh, this is not compatible with this system. Blah, blah, blah.
Mm. Yeah, I forget what I got it out of. It was in a laptop that. It's.
Yeah, a lot of people
Within
leave
the
those in
laptop, and I
laptops
got
when
it.
they don't work.
What's that? Sorry.
A lot of people leave those in laptops when they don't work.
Yep.
Or they do this. Hold on, let me open this binder back up. Do-do-do-do. They have working laptops, but they haven't used them in so long Where is it? That they forget things. So you can't see. That they forget things. I have pages and pages and pages of the customers' computers. I have the movie Chicago, a disc for the L Word, Windows Server, Release 1, 2008.
You have a disc for Chicago. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I
That
have a
Windows
disc.
95 beta was a lot of fun back in the day.
No, the movie Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Star Wars Episode 6, which has some funky labels on it.
Mm-hmm.
Not a
That's
big
that's
deal.
because of all the if it's little hairy bits. That's because of all the Ewoks.
I also have a couple people's wedding CDs. Diablo, all back in here.
That's a hell of a
Women's
wedding.
Studies 102.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my job is done here, Trina.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much. I might be popping into tech support tomorrow when I first start this out. So
And how much are you paying us?
in love.
Hmm.
Love plus 5% of each section.
Like Nevada love or
Physical or emotional or
Yes.
we could use all we could get.
Yeah, I know.
Joe,
Hey, Joe.
Hello.
hello, Joe.
let's just keep joining as Trina's trying to wrap up.
Nah, it's fine. Just 10 more
What?
minutes.
Yeah, I want to at least go for an hour. So at least get an hour in.
We'll just point it at the toilet and we'll just wait.
you ready for me? You ready for me to put everyone to sleep?
Mhm.
I hurt
Sure.
myself.
What?
I'm gonna
What
go
is
enjoy
in
my
that?
dinner.
All right. Have a good night. Thanks, Steve. So what is in that, Sloopy?
There, it has PCBs.
Ooh, 4.
For electronic-y stuff.
Boops.
You're about as helpful as a 2x4. You know that.
Hey, 2x4s hold up your house.
Yeah,
True enough.
they hold up your walls.
All right, there. Show off what it is.
Oh, do you
Because
actually?
the photo you shared was backwards.
Jill could pick him.
Okay. Do you want to open the box?
Okay.
Are you allowed to open the box and show what's inside it?
He opens it
And
up.
show
There's
the
bees in there.
and show the camera.
Cool.
Point the inside of the box to the camera.
Hey, look, everybody! It's air.
It's got.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's Marcellus Wallace's soul.
Yeah.
It's got a square of styrofoam.
Mm.
Yeah. I want to see the boards that are inside.
Are you bored?
I'm trying to kill an hour.
Well, JLC PCB also has 3D printing services, so
Ooh, bubble wrap.
mhm. All right, everybody,
Uh-huh.
write down the lot numbers so you can just go ahead and
Yeah,
order
right.
them yourself.
So we just open it up and what do we
Oh.
got here? All right. You know how it's like sometimes the anticipation of something is better than the something itself.
Yeah, guess what? I don't like being teased. So don't have patience for it. Move on.
Well, this is probably one of those situations. There.
Blurry photo. That's great. What are they for? What do they do, Sloopy?
What do these do? Let's see here. Let's put my glasses on and see what they do.
That's all right. Take your time because now I got to reboot. I just shut down my laptop and I realized I wanted to do something with it first. So.
Mhm.
All right. This is, you know how you have your old computers that use like 2716s and 2332s and such.
23
Well-
skidoos, yeah.
Yeah, some of them use what's called a 2564, which has a different pin out than 2764. These allow you to use a 2764 or higher up to a 2750 512 in a 2564 socket.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got
Trina, these are EEPROMs he's talking about.
Thank you.
Okay, copy down this new number.
this contains the
Get me. Is it me?
and what these do is, you know how you have the 2316, 2360, 2332, 2364?
25 or 64s, yeah.
Yeah, these allow you to use a 27 series EEPROM in anything from a 2308 all the way up to a 2364.
Trina, this material that Sloopy is doing right now killed at the 1982 Radio Shack Stockholders Convention.
Yes.
This was like peak.
Right.
This was like Carson level.
I told you it wasn't very exciting. That the anticipation was more than the actual event. But you didn't want to listen to me. You wanted to like gimme.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's a big ABBA fan.
It's what
so
CDI
yeah.
said. No flirting for Trina. I say just direct to it. Yep. That's it.
Well, I can't let Sloopy be the only one making big announcements. I wanted to let you know, Trina, about this new thing that I've developed. They're called, hold on, I'm going to put several of them in my hand and make it really easy for you to see. These are called 2.54 mil headers. You can use them in your PCB designs to attach wires to the board.
Fancy.
You need. I just wanted to make sure tonight the premiering those here on Trina Shan.
Thanks, Ron.
And for anyone in the studio, in the audience, whether the studio audience or at home, who is interested in such an adapter doodle, you can get them from Retro Innovations. Go for retro.com. That is GO, the number 4, and retro.com.
If that's basis for rent, it could probably be that URL.
I'm going to see if I can bring it up on my PowerBook. Wow. The site actually works on my PowerBook.
It's
it actually
amazing.
renders. Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks good. Tell me I got to go to Facebook, though. But I ain't going to try to do that on this thing, because good God.
Oh, you're no fun.
And then I got really quiet. What did you miss? You missed the fact that I'm not going to put anything on a Firewire drive. So, but I'm going to take my Firewire cables. It's still going to be Firewire. I might do a Firewire stream tomorrow night because I am allowed to stream from work. So.
Oh, really? That's
yeah. Good. So I'll just take. I got a spare webcam. I'll just grab that and my laptop. Do it up.
Why not?
Oh, and hi, Ryan. Sorry, I thought that was CDI. CDI, it's both green, and I just quickly look at the icons and just, make mistakes. So, yeah.
CDI, all steak, no sizzle.
I'm trying to find a copy of Tech Tool Pros, actually, is what I'm doing right now. Pro. Download. Wow.
Ryan's out driving in the rain.
I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming
Hey,
down?
Mike.
Okay.
Well, we're actually kind of done.
Yeah. Trina just and done. One and done.
Tell ya.
And she didn't even do that much. She got us all excited, and then it was like Steve came in and said, "No, you do it like this," and she's like, "Oh, I can't do
Yeah,
that."
yeah. Steve came in
So-
and was like, bam, 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 and bursted my bubble.
Bye,
Yeah.
Steve. Where'd Steve go?
He went to eat supper.
Yeah.
Oh, boring.
He hit it. He hit it and quit it.
Hit it.
He really
and quit
did.
Mhm.
it. Trina, did you hit it with a hammer like your shirt told you to do?
I did. And
Yeah.
by the way, if you want to know where to go to buy one of these fabulous shirts, it's jcm-1.com. And hey, Thomas Armstrong, welcome. So,
You like my blue
Oh.
mustache?
Mike, by the way, you were going to send me an email. You didn't. So just a reminder when you get a moment.
Oh, you want to hear about the other thing I just got?
What else did you just get?
My
Evicted? Oh, wait.
No, my son just got me a new vehicle.
Yeah.
That's always
Woot!
car.
Yeah,
That's
a 2001 Ho. Or no, a 2001 Tahoe. That's it.
check it out.
Tahoe. Okay.
What's in my cart?
Yeah, it's got all
Um,
the extra stuff.
Do you want to show off your recent laptop yet? Is there anything in there interesting?
Oh,
Why am I big? No,
Because
no
you
big.
said your son dropped you off laptops. I was interested to see
Oh.
what the laptops are.
Oh, you want to see those laptops? Yeah, he also gave me some laptops.
That's always nice.
Go here.
All right.
Delete.
The first laptop we have up for bid is a Dell.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong sound. Sorry.
Oh,
Ew, no.
It does have a little bit of problems with the keys, but from what I understand, it does work.
nice screen though.
Yeah. And the model number for those that are playing along at home and are interested in such things,
Inspiron.
it is a PP41L or an Inspiron
No,
1545.
there you go.
The next laptop up for bid, it's a biggin. It's also a Dell. It is a, let's see here. Where's the model number? Model number.
Yay. I did my day job thing. It's done.
That's good, but it's nighttime, so I'm hoping.
Model number. There it is. This is a PP21, which is a fine looking laptop.
You said PP.
Good God, how old is that?
It's an
Honey.
Inspiron B130.
Okay, stickers. What is it designed for?
It's designed for all your computing needs.
As long as
They
they
love their
don't go over
stickers.
30 plus miles per hour.
Miles per gallon.
Oh, is that it?
From what I understand, this one also works and has Windows XP installed.
Oh, okay.
The next laptop up for bid is an HP. And its model number is an HP G60.
That's a Vista machine, isn't it?
Stop.
It is actually a Windows 7.
Oh.
Wow. It's 15 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
It's full of stars.
It does look like a monolith.
Mike's Future Retro, and to everybody else who feels like spamming me, feel free. I just put my email address for the channel in the chat. So
The next laptop up for bid. Ooh, nice one. For those that can see.
it's a Win 7 HP.
It is an HP 2000 notebook PC.
Yeah. What's the sticker on the bottom of that one, Sloopy?
And
The activation sticker.
The what?
What is the activation sticker for on that one?
It doesn't have an activation sticker. It just says Windows 8.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause it's in the BIOS at that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or more accurately, the MAC address has been recorded at Microsoft, including and some hash data.
And the last
Hash data.
laptop up for bid is an Inspiron N5010. And it's also a Windows 7.
I was gonna say it looks about that age.
Mm.
And if you act now, it might include a Logitech dongle.
Neat.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
No, it will not.
it's sleepy.
But I just bought it now though off your website
Oh,
Uh,
knows.
Then you
before
got
it was removed.
Then you got it. It'll include it.
Okay. By the way, my shipping address is 1234 Toronto Street, Toronto, Ontario, A1A1A1.
Okay.
Ew.
As soon as your payment clears, we will ship them.
123 Fake Street. Wonderful.
Springfield.
Yes.
But yeah, he got me a Tahoe also.
That's really nice.
Nice.
Well, he didn't technically buy it for me. What he did was he got it. And I've got to sell my Camry, and then I'll get it. Then I'll be able to. Yeah, but
He didn't buy it. He just made free with it.
well, it has transmission issues, and he's going to fix them for cost.
That's always nice.
Which, considering he already has a working, decent condition transmission, England, it's mostly going to be his lever.
And hello, Cass. Welcome. Just about to wrap it up. We were just seeing what laptop Sloopy had. Because Steve came on and said, what you're doing is stupid and don't do it. And I went, okay.
Yeah, if anyone seriously is interested in any of those laptops that can afford the shipping.
Yeah, the shipping takes them completely out of the price range for me.
Yeah, we already did that once, and it took almost a year.
But hey, the nice part is the guy that brought them was spitting distance away from where I worked at the time.
Yeah.
So it worked out. At the end of the day, it worked out well.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a great deal on them.
Okay.
And I'll bring them to VCF East, and you can pick them up there.
I am not stepping foot in the U.S. ever again. I will be killed.
Why?
So we're going to leave it at that. Especially by that point next year. I'm blonde. I'm not stupid. Anyway, on that joyful note, yay! If you look down in the description, you will see a link that will take you to all my online presence, including my coffee account. If you can afford it, it would be greatly appreciated if you could make a donation, but there's no pressure. So,
I mean, other than the pressure right now.
Yeah, right now.
Past that, very little pressure.
Yeah, right. Also, Mike Future Retro, my email address is on that page. So, because I don't care. I get enough spam. I don't really care. I'm just like, one more thing to delete. So, on that note, thank you everybody for tuning in. We both learned something tonight.
Mhm.
Have a great night, and we'll might see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.